Hello, everyone. Perry Corelli here to bring you this week's special announcement regarding several of the questions that have been coming into the club about the upcoming Vegas event, membership, honoring of previously achieved training levels, as well as previous bonuses or promotions that were offered and pricing. And we've considered all of your suggestions and questions, and we find them valid. And here's what we're going to do. For all those that register for the event, we're going to allow you to bring one non-member guest for free. But that's not all. If you register for the event, we will honor the previous training level that you achieved. And if you decide to join, as you know, you can come to this event. You don't have to be a member to do that, but if you do decide to become a member after you register, we'll allow you to register, waive the initiation fee, and simply begin your dues of $150. So essentially, it costs you $150 to join, and that includes your first month's dues. It also means that if you bring a free guest and they're willing to share in some or part or half of the expenses, you could conceivably save up to half the cost of the event that way. So to repeat that really quickly, register for the event, your previously achieved training level will be honored, you can join the club by simply initiating your dues, and you can bring a free guest, which could save you up to half the cost of the event if they're willing to share the expenses. Now, regarding the event, I would encourage you, if you want a little more detail, rather than go into it at this update, to simply go to the homepage, winfdn.com, click on the latest news section. It's in the lower right-hand corner, and look over some of the previous updates and the speaker lineup. And briefly, the speakers at the event will include Greg Braden, Howard Martin of the HeartMath Institute and Global Coherence Initiative, Fred Van Loo, Mary Miller, and myself. And consider that the topics that will be discussed at this event are powerful and will change and benefit you the rest of your life if you put them to use. Now, earlier, to tell you a little more about the event, I heard from our audio-video production manager that I have down there in Vegas, who's been over to the Red Rock Resort preparing the way for this event, and I know it's still about 6-7 weeks out, but we're going to make sure this thing is totally prepared and perfect, so when you get there, you have just nothing but a first-class event and experience. And that's pretty much the words he used when he actually emailed me, told me that this resort, actually called me, I spoke to him. He told me that this resort was first class all the way. And the Cherry nightclub, which we have rented for the banquet we're going to do on Saturday evening for all the members, for all those that come to the event. The Cherry nightclub, he said, is absolutely stunning. He said the pictures that you can pull up online of the nightclub just don't do it enough justice. You just have to see it to believe it. So that's something you have to look forward to. And you also have to look forward to an absolute gourmet meal. I have someone that's a gourmet cook that has scheduled the meals that are going to be available, and it's just, I've seen the menu. It's unbelievable. I'm hungry already just looking at it. So you have that to look forward to. And my AV manager said he was going to take a bunch more pictures. So as soon as those are downloaded to me, I will make sure they get on the site so you can look them over. Okay, so to summarize, before I close, the Win Las Vegas event the dates are October 31st through November 2nd. Register for the event, and you can bring one non-member to the event with you for free. If you have a bought a single package and a king room, we can convert that to a double room. Just ask us. The king and the double are the same. So if you're bringing a guest, you'll probably want an extra bed. If you are a non-member and register for the event, you as well can bring another non-member as a guest for free. If you've already registered, all these bonuses are retroactive, and you also can bring a non-member for free. If you've already registered with another member and are sharing a room to have saved the cost on the price of the event, you can both bring a free guest. Now, that might make the room a bit crowded, so if the guests you invite want their own room, we'll extend the discounted pricing that Wynn is getting from the resort for the singles and the double, for the singles and the suites, which $135 for the singles or doubles, and that's $335 for the suites if they want a suite. So we'll extend that pricing to your guest if you have a double room already fully occupied and want 2 guests to come as well. Now for the members, if you've registered for the event, again, all these bonuses are retroactive. Your previous training levels achieved will be honored. And again, you can bring a free guest. For non-members, if you registered for the event and wish to join, remember, you don't have to be a member to come to this event, but if you wish to join after registration, you can join by simply initiating your dues, and the initiation fee to join will be waived. So you'll essentially be joining for $150, which will include your first month of dues. And lastly, I'm going to re-encourage all of you to go to the Wynn homepage, wynnfdn.com, click on the latest news section, and look over the previous updates, specifically the Founder Program, which is where you can earn a unit of the club that over the next few years could be worth up to $10,000. And you can do that before the event. And look over the speaker lineup, because I have a number of links that you can click on and learn more about the speakers and their topics of discussion in there. And it's some pretty awesome stuff. So I would encourage you to look those over, look over the previous updates. And also, to conclude the special announcement, I would encourage each and every one of you to register now. We've discovered that the room that of additional individuals, and this is why we're offering this free guest to come. But again, space is limited. So as soon as we get to the maximum capacity, we'll have to cut off registration. So register now, get your guests in there to come for free, cut your cost of the event price in half, and come on down to this event. I assure you, the information the speakers will impart will change and empower you for the rest of your life if you take note and put to practice what's presented. So I look forward to seeing you, all of you. I wish you many blessings and have a fantastic evening.